This is Mike with the Strawberry Store. It's May 15th today, 2015, and at some point a few weeks ago I posted some pictures of a media trial that we're conducting with strawberries in bato buckets. These are the bato buckets. I don't know if you can see, but they have a drainage area in the bottom. It's usually set on a 1.5 inch PVC pipe used for drainage if you wanted to use a closed hydroponic system, or if you just wanted to drain the water, say out of a greenhouse or out of a space to keep it from getting muddy. But anyhow, and they have a double elbow system inside and a small reservoir, which is a real advantage in the summer here in Delaware. These are 3 different media that we have, 4 plants per media, and we kind of mixed them up a little bit here, so they were more or less randomized, I guess you'd call it. One treatment is straight perlite. You can see the perlite gets some algae in it, kind of turns green. Doesn't seem to be a problem, but it's straight perlite, nothing mixed in with it. Another treatment is composted pine bark. That's what this one is. You can see it's kind of a chunky media. There's even some peanut shells in it, and you can see the large chunks and peanut shells. The final treatment, the third treatment, is a mix of coir, perlite, and peat. We put one part of peat in it to try to maintain a stable pH. This pot here is also the coir. It's very moist yet because the coir is very absorbent of the water. And if you were here, you could see that, you could feel that the coir media is much more moist than the perlite. And the composted pine bark is very similar to the coir, probably not quite as wet. The variety of Alpine strawberry planted in here is Yellow Wonder. We had some extra plants that we needed to find a home for, and I thought, what better way to use these extra plants than to pop them into these different media buckets. You can see that we put 4 in each pot, and we do that for a couple of reasons. One, the pot fills out much quicker, and your first year you'll get much better production. It costs a little bit more, but if you buy them as plugs, or if you grow the plugs like we do, the cost is not that significant compared to the increased production the first year. In the second year, you probably won't see a whole lot of difference if you started out with 1 plant or 4 plants. But over winter, you'll probably have to keep a closer eye on them to make sure that they don't dry out with that, because they're so crowded in there. And they can dry out and cause a problem. If they dry out too much, they can die over winter. So anyhow, I just wanted to update you on this media test that we're doing. See if we can get all 12 containers into the shot here. This is a 4x10 table. As I've said in other videos, this is our standard table. It's 24 inches off the ground to the top of the table, not to the wire. But it's standardized to 4 foot by 10 foot, so that we have different hoop covers that we use on all of these beds. Some of them have mesh for or like bird netting for keeping the birds out. Other hoops have plastic that we use to extend the season or to protect from rainfall. We'll probably put the plastic on here because we don't want excess rain coming in here and kind of messing up the test, especially since we're going to be taking yields. And the other type of cover that we use is like a shade cloth. We'll throw that over the hoop for certain varieties that are sensitive, especially some of the June-bearing varieties, after they've finished producing, they need some protection in order to keep from cooking during the summer. So this is an update on the media trial. This is Mike signing off. Thanks for watching.